Hey guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to the channel for another top 5 and under 5 where I talk about my top 5 favorite products in a given category in under 5 minutes. This video, however, will be about my 5 favorite products under $5 summer edition. I know a lot of people have thought in the past that these videos are all about products under $5, but they're not. They're just about talking about 5 products under 5 minutes. So just to clarify, I have a whole series of these videos, but it's in 5 minutes. Not all of them will be under $5. This video will be, however, and I do like to I don't do them as frequently as I'd like to, aka like every season like I ideally should, but the purpose of these is basically to go kind of give you a couple of products that you can add to your collection on the cheap so you can change up your look for the season. I personally know that as the seasons come and go, I get a little restless. I want to tweak my makeup look so it's fresh for the summer or a deep berry look for the winter, and so these videos ideally will give you some products, some ideas, ways that you can do that without breaking the bank. So let's go ahead and dive in. First, let's go with the brows. This is one I stumbled upon at Walgreens recently. It's the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. I tend to like a lighter, more natural brow in the summer, and super simple, super easy. Pretty much all these are about really minimizing the makeup routine for a softer, more natural look for the summer. And so this is a brow mascara. Super cheap, but surprisingly pigmented, and the way it leaves your brows feeling, it's almost like you put a pomade through your brows. They don't feel, you know, shiny and slick like a lot of gels do. It adds a lot of texture and that pigment, and it really holds your brows in place. So it's more than just setting your brows so they stay in place all day. It's also adding a little bit of pigment so you have to spend less time, if any at all, filling them in, which I'm a fan of. Next up are eye products. I actually have 2 eye products, but both are very versatile and serve multiple purposes. First of which are from e.l.f. and these are some brand new matte liquid eyeshadows that I picked up a couple weeks back. There are 4 shades total, but the only 3 were in stock when I placed the order. So I have Nude Linen and Blushing Rose, which I am wearing on my eyes right now. I'll show you the demo. And then there is a really beautiful deep matte brown called Marvelous Mauve, but ironically it's not the mauve of these 3. And basically these are really affordable matte liquid eye products. You can wear them alone. I've actually done that in a video before here on the channel. I was just using the Blushing Rose shade all over my lids. I don't find I need a primer, but if you have oily lids, and of course it being the summer, I definitely recommend you just heavying up for the case of longevity. But I find they work well worn alone or under shadow, which is what I am doing today. But I just thought these deserve to be in here today as a really fast, easy way to get a one and done shadow look. It's nice and clean and fresh looking, and it doubles as a blusher, at least the rose shade does, when you are in a pinch, although I'm not wearing it today as a blush. I'm wearing something else. The next eye product I have is a Jessie's Girl Pigment, and this is in the shade Sunstone. I am wearing it not only on my eyes, it's a beautiful shade for a really illuminating eye look. There's a soft peach shift in here, so it does add a little bit of dimension to your look. As you can see, you can foil it for really intense shimmer on the eyes, like a nighttime look, or obviously you can just put a wash on your lids for a really soft, kind of more ethereal, delicate look. But then one of my favorite ways to wear it is as a highlight. Look at that gold in your face. It's actually very similar to the tooth and nail highlight in Days that I've been talking about recently. Cheaper, but it is in a loose pigment form, so you are going to encounter a little bit more of a mess as you're applying, but just if you really want a more golden highlight for the summer months, this is an amazing and very versatile and affordable way to get it. Next up is the blush, and as I try and simplify my makeup routine in the summer, I tend to reach for peachier blushes that border on bronzer kind of color so that I can wear just that on kind of the apples of my cheeks and further back, and that is all you need. I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now with a little bit of bronzer, but on some days I do just pull a color like this out of my collection, apply it, and then I'm good to go. This is from the brand Essence, and it is in the shade, ironically, Autumn Peach, but I find it wonderful for the summer. And last up are the lips. I'm kind of cheating with this. It's from the brand Catrice, and it does retail for like $5.49, but it's currently on sale for $4 something at Ulta. But look at this hot jelly pinky orangey coral in the tube. It applies sheer, but it's one of those where it reacts to your pH and it turns a little bit of pink. On me, it turns this shade of pink. Sheer though, with a balmy finish, it's very hydrating and comfortable on the lips, so it's a really great hint of tint for the summer if you want something when you're just like sitting poolside, a little bit of color, but also some nourishment as you're wearing it. This is so much fun. So those are my 5 picks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.